Cousins, welcome and welcome back. I'm your girl, So Cosmic, and this is my Cosmic Life. Come on in. Let's get into a general collective reading. We'll see what comes out. What does the collective need to know? It is general, will not resonate with you all, so please take what does, leave what doesn't. Don't fit yourself into a story. If it just doesn't make sense, it doesn't click, or maybe it's not your timeline to perhaps experience this. It could be in the future, it could be something from the past, but don't try to rearrange the story to make yourself fit throughout the whole story, because a lot of these messages are bits and pieces of just the energy that is out there based on who's deciding to watch this video. Let's see. What are the messages for the collective? Ooh, some truth. You have clarity. You have clarity of mind. Someone here is in the energy of truth. They're being honest with themselves. They're making others be honest with them. Hierophant, they're like, I have a strict code of conduct. Period. You're going to follow it. Period. Or I'm going to follow it. And anyone that I deal with or entertain will probably have to more than likely be in that same energy too, or else, off with your head. And that's just really a distancing yourself. The Queen of Swords, she's a queen, so she has the ability to show compassion, but her compassion can be cold as well, meaning I want the best for the greater good, for myself, for yourself, and that's honoring the truth. And I'll cut you off, or I will be cold to you. You get no warmth because of that. So yeah, that's the energy, my friends. Either you're in that or someone else is in that. And again, the Hierophant under the deck. We have Taurus energy here, strong Aries, Libra, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy out here. But yeah, truth, clarity, honesty, code of conduct. Seeking some type of wise counsel. These could be authority figures like judges or attorneys as well. Getting some type of information. You could be receiving some type of information like that. I heard subpoena. What's crossing this? What's crossing this? We have Eight of Cups. So there's a challenge of walking away, detaching, emotionally detaching. And then maybe that's why that Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords is here. That energy is showing up like you're going to see this clearly. You are arriving at the clarity. Once you walk away emotionally, you get to enact some logic, thinking rationally, not, emotionally. Sometimes our emotions will cloud us. Oh, and we got the King of Swords under the deck. It's some cold energy out here. Golly. Yeah. Feelings out. All that hard shit sometimes gets you hurt, especially if it keeps you from seeing the truth. With the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords is going to be honest with herself first, period. Or himself, doesn't matter. Or there's a need to. But that's the main energy, and someone needing to walk away and really take your feelings out. These are authority figures. These are authority figures too. Take your emotions out of a situation. I feel like this is what Spirit is saying. There's something that you are dealt with, or perhaps will deal with. A situation, a person. It could be a job, a family member. It could be a romantic connection. It could be something about your children even, okay? But this situation is asking you to take your emotions out. Take the emotions out of the situation. Look at it from a clear, logical, rational perspective. What does your head say is the logical thing to do? Your emotions could be deluding you in some type of way. What situation, place, person, or thing that is, I don't know. You would know what that is in your life. What's driving this in the subconscious? Nine of Swords. Ooh, there's a lot of thinking here. There's a lot of thinking going on. There is a lot of thinking. I feel like you're trying to get to this truth. You may not completely be there. You may not be completely honest with yourself at this time. You're still willing to fight for something, holding on to something, willing to persist or persevere through something. There could be a little bit of resistance here, not wanting to give up. Because once you get to the 10, it's too much. Yep. But you're at the 9. You still have some fight in you. And that could be your mind. You can be seeing 99. 99 could be its significance. But someone here is thinking, working hard at keeping up trying to be strong. Let's keep going. What's in the recent past? 10 of Cups. Oh, wow. There was something here that you could have considered, a blissful relationship or some type of happy family situation, something that could have felt like a dream come true. Oh, yeah, but it didn't pan out. The 3 of Swords. It didn't pan out. It was heartbreaking. So there's an energy of trying to really accept the truth about a situation and taking the emotions out of it. It's a lot of worries, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety, stress around this. Could be having some nightmares potentially, but something could feel like a nightmare when it comes to trying to figure something out and really having to take the emotions out of something that felt really good at one time. This could be family, some type of family dynamic, whether that's, you with a partner who you thought what could be your happily ever after. Actually, family members I'm getting. But let's see, what's crowning this? Yeah, something's hard to let go of. Looking at the options, maybe fighting against some type of illusion. That's what I was saying. It's something about the emotions that could be causing an illusion. And it's just difficult to walk away from it because it felt like this is it. This is my happiness. This is my forever family. Like, it's my family. I love my family. Or this is going to be my family. We're going to build a family together. But it's something about it that you're having to really think on and let go of some type of confusion around it. Potentially an illusion around it. But there is this death or transformation that's trying to take place. Scorpio energy. But there's some type of fighting against the illusions. 5 of Wands, 7 of Cups. Some type of internal conflict within yourself or someone else around you. I don't know. There's someone here who is struggling with accepting some type of truth because there's a wish. Star energy. Star card. There's this fighting to hold on to some type of hope even. Someone's struggling to hold on to some type of hope because they know they have to face the truth about something. Spirit is trying to get someone to let go of the illusion, the fantasy, the daydreaming, some type of wishful thinking. Because something felt like it was it. That's in the past. We'll go around and clarify and see what more we can get out of the message. But yeah, there's a hope. There's a struggle to hold on to the hope. 10 of Wands, Star card. Someone really wants to move forward and make some type of offer, or just come forward with some type of action towards an Empress energy, but there's fears around it. This person could be healing from some type of fear, some type of confusion, some type of something mental with this 9 of Swords. Someone could have like a mental lapse with like some type of mental illness or something like that. Yeah, someone is sad. Someone is very heartbroken here. 5 of Cups. Sun card. They miss their joy. They miss their happiness when it comes to a 2 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles situation where, you know, there could have been a collaboration. Working together. Working hard. Trying to get to something. But so there could have been someone with walls up. Wanting to get to some type of victory, but not knowing how. 2 of Swords. That 3 of Swords, 10 of Cups, and like heading towards the Empress. Who was that we saw? The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. It's not King energy, but there's action. Someone wants to take some type of action. It could be fleeting, because Knights are fleeting. Kings are more stable. They have a empire or kingdom to look after. So kings tend to have things and be more stable in life. But let's keep going. What's in the immediate future? There's movement, there's communication, there's travel. 8 of Wands. Something coming in fast. What's the lens or the viewpoint here? 8 of Pentacles. Someone wants to work on something. Someone's building something. Someone's working on their mental health. After some type of heartbreak, after some type of illusion that they were in. This could be in like a bad trip too. Someone had a bad trip. Someone's trying to get rid of an addiction, let go of an addiction, let go of some type of habit. Is what I'm picking up on. Knight of Pentacles. It takes time. Someone's really willing to put in the work towards something, whether that's a person, place, a thing. That addiction, a person, a situation, some type of career move. What's in the environment? Five of Pentacles. Someone feeling rejected, out in the cold, left behind, abandoned. A Queen of Cups. From a Queen of Cups that they want a new start with, but they don't know how to have a new beginning and bring something. They want to take something. 6 of Pentacles, Devil, King of Pentacles, Empress, 5 of Swords, Tower, 9 of Pentacles. So, they want to be an auto now. Hold on now. You want to be honest about what? You need to be honest about that's what you tried to do to this Empress, to this Queen of Swords, to the Queen of Cups. You tried to take something from them. What did you try to take? And now you feel bad? You feel heartbroken because you actually love this person? What? Okay. Let's keep it moving. What's in the hopes and fears? It took a minute for this one to crank up, but here we are. Okay. Three of Wands in the hopes and fears. Someone's hoping their plans work, that their ships come in, that something works out, that something comes towards them. Six of Pentacles. What does that mean? Someone's hoping to receive something for sure. Some type of wealth. Oh, we got another one. What's we here? Knight of Swords. I don't know when that one came out, but someone definitely wants to come in and say something, knowing they have to be truthful or honest about something, of how they was trying to take something. They were expecting something. Someone's working on something. Some type of truth. Excuse me. Someone's addicted to something. But this Five of Swords, Tower, Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords. Someone has to be honest up to themselves about how they tried to do something to an Empress. They tried to take money from her or him. Someone tried to take money from you, collective, or they just tried to take something, whether that be like, it doesn't have to be money. This could be with it, the Six of Pentacles is just wanting to receive something, take something, okay? It could be an imbalance in generosity or giving, and someone is addicted to something. Someone's addicted to something. Someone's kicking a habit. But with this Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, Tower, Five of Swords, behind the Empress, it's like that's what's behind her. Someone tried to do this to a person. Take more schmecks. It was like a, one of those type of deals where it's just more smexual. I do get some type of addiction, some type of drugs is involved. I don't know, but somebody's hoping something, their ships come in, that they receive something. They have to be honest about something. Maybe this is what someone did to you. This is why it's behind the Empress, and you walked away. What's in the potential outcome here? We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Someone's defending an investment, blocking from being invested into, or blocking themselves from investing into something. Just not, that's justice. That's karma. 7-7 could be of significance. You could be seeing 7-7. Yeah, completes a cycle. Justice World card with the Lovers. There's a choice. There was a choice here. Something was too much. Or someone's... Yeah, someone really did try to take, or like kill the Queen of Pentacles, Empress energy. A cycle's over. Karma's here because this person, I think it's you, collective, who's like in the beginning when I was saying the Queen of Swords is like off with your head type of energy. Yeah. That's what had happened. It did. Let's see. Let's just use these. Let's get some more. Find out what else wants to come out. I don't want to use those. Let's see. Let's use this. The Kipper. I'm going to get it together, y'all. Let's see. The Kipper. Not the Kipper. The Lenormand. What is all of this? Spirits. What are the messages? What is this Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords in the main energy here? The overall energy. We have the Child. A new beginning. Someone's having to be honest with themselves when it comes to a new beginning. What does a new beginning look like? Ship. Getting away. Distancing from something. Eight of Cups. Walking away from something. Using nothing but pure head over heart decision here. Or this is what you had to do. Because we saw that subconscious energy coming up under the deck. What was going on with all of that? What's this Eight of Cups as the challenge? Someone's having trouble doing that fish because there's a lot of emotions. I'm telling you, something is very much about the emotions here. Something could be about wealth or money too, especially with this Five of Pentacles in the environment. Someone's experiencing lack. Could be money issues. Someone wants to talk to someone. Come in and offer something nice. Something about their emotions. They feel inspired by a woman. They know they need to come in with some type of truth. It worries them though. They don't know how to be honest with themselves. They're struggling with to be honest with themselves. With that Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. The Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords means that, so whoever this is, whether that's you or someone else, you will derive to that clarity. What is the Nine of Swords? Anchor, yes, it's something about the thoughts here, something about a belief system, something about the emotions has someone stuck to a certain way of thinking. Birds. This could be chatter, like nervous chatter too. The mind. Someone did experience some type of like, it could be like a mental illness collapse or crisis. With that Death card, with the Seven of Cups and all of these swords, and then we keep seeing the birds. It's like something, yeah. With the clouds, something was confusing. Something was confusing. Something is confusing, or someone is uncertain about how to say something about something. Tell some type of truth, even to themselves. What is this Ten of Cups in the recent past? The Tower. Now something feels very isolating. That Ten of Cups seems so far away. Something about family too feels very isolating. It's someone having to be honest with themselves about having a new beginning and what they need to do to have this new beginning. When it comes to family, someone feels stuck in a certain way of thinking. This could be like, family expectations and belief systems and stuff like that. We have Heart under the deck. Something about some type of romantic feelings, feeling very distant now. Something about, it doesn't even have to be romantic. If it's hearts, it could be just like a connection or something where two people care for each other or love each other. Could be family, friends, co-workers, whatever you want to call it, but something about it felt like it was everything at one time, but now it's very cold and isolating, distant. What is this? What's crowning this? We have death. 7 of Cups, 5 of Wands. We have the letter in reverse. Someone's struggling to like get it. This really feels like a mental illness. Something. Dog. Someone's feeling because they're loyal to something. But there's change here. They're at a crossroads. They're looking at something that's a lot. Ooh-wee. These are some. Someone's cutting out some type of way of thinking they were bound to. They're going to get to the truth and be honest with themselves. This is about a family situation that could be very dysfunctional and confusing. There's a lot of fantasy and illusions, could just be outright lies with all these swords here. It's something about needing to distance the emotions, walk away from the emotions using nothing but pure logic, about looking at this honestly, from an honest perspective, an honest lens. And I'm going to name out all these cards. Someone could be coming in to say that they cut out their family, that they've left their family to have some type of new beginning. What is this Ace of Wands in the immediate future? Because that's travel, that's movement, that's communication. A man, a masculine energy. This is a heavy burden for this person to do. They feel like it feels like the impossible. Something feels like the impossible. Like they can't turn off their feelings for something or someone, for a family, for something. But they are willing to work on something. They know they need to work on something. With this 8 of Pentacles in the viewpoint here. Scythe. This is cutting something off, erupt very quickly, suddenly. And erupt, cut off, severing. Someone knows they need to work on just cutting something loose. A commitment, ring, a contract. This could be a marriage. This could be with family. I mean, of course, that could be involve a marriage. It could be a contract with a family member, a soul contract, some type of karmic contract. This could be a connection, a romantic connection. We did see the heart. Or hearts, yeah. What's in the environment here with the 5 of Pentacles? Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? Clover, Rider, Cross, Moon. Someone feels like there's no opportunity, and even if there was a short opportunity to come forward and say something, it feels like a burden. Something feels like the impossible, like they don't have the means, the funds. They may not have a vehicle or transportation. They could just feel like it's too much, like they're already out in the cold. It's just like someone knows what the solution is here, but it just feels like the impossible. And they can't be honest with themselves. They can't be honest with maybe if some people around them or in a connection. It's something, but this person knows the truth. They're going to drive to the truth. They have been honest with themselves, or they're knowing they have to be, I don't know, they're struggling to be honest with themselves. Something. But there, someone wants to come forward with, have movement, wants to say something. But if something feels like the impossible, someone, yeah. And I think it's because they have to cut something out. They have to leave some type of way of thinking, some type of family dynamic or relationship, some type of delusion or fantasy world. Some of this could have something to do with mental illness or some type of addictions. We saw all that earlier. What's this Three of Wands in the hopes and fears? We have the Moon. Someone's hoping to receive something or expecting something to come in when it relates to their emotions. Some type of dream. Excuse me. But they're uncertain. They fear that, things are always going to be cloudy or uncertain. It's going to be just this waiting. The potential outcome. We have the Mice in the reverse. So some of the anxiety lifts. Stars. There's some hope. There's some inspiration. Someone's going to give up on waiting. Someone's going to stop worrying about defending themselves. They're just going to say what they need to say. They're going to distance themselves from some type of confusing contract, whether that's a marriage, karmic soul contract, just a contract in general, or some type of commitment that they're in. They're going to distance themselves. They may do it in a sneaky way, but they're going towards some type of joy. They're defending their need to have happiness and inspiration in their life, planning where to put their time and energy. Yeah. Came out again. Stars in the clouds. Yeah, they're at a crossroads right now, trying to choose a path. Having to be honest with themselves about what they're loyal to and how many obstacles and how punishing it is, how challenging it is to not be honest with themselves and keeping themselves stuck in some type of way of thinking, some type of family dynamic that's very isolating and cold, some type of fantasy land needing to let go and transform. Someone wants this movement. It just feels impossible. I feel like this person might be experiencing some type of, when I kept saying mental illness, I was getting mental illness, and it could be, but it's also giving like a midlife crisis. Like some type of internal battle, a masculine energy. And this could be a feminine that's in their masculine. But there is movement toward someone or something. It just feels impossible. But eventually the outcome here is letting go of the anxiety, standing your ground and standing in your beliefs. But there's action with that Knight of Swords to come in with some type of truth on where they want to invest in. Seven of Pentacles. Or someone may just stop worrying about waiting and just do something. So, yeah. Let's get a couple more and see what we can get out of this. Let's just go a little further. We're not going to go all the way around. But what is this main energy here? We have the Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords with the Child. A masculine energy. Want some type of new beginning, getting some type of clarity, being honest with themselves, facing some type of truth. Anger management, Maybe realizing that they need anger management. That's why I said it's some type of mental something, or some type of crisis, midlife crisis, where someone needs to really be honest with themselves, look at themselves. And that's how they get the glow up. You glow up by doing the shadow work. Someone's desperate to get to that. They have anxiety about this change. Someone's fighting this change. With that death card, the 5 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups in what's crowning this, there's a masculine energy here who know they need to go maybe through some type of ego death. Let go of the ego. Be honest with yourself. Take your emotions out of it. That's a lot of times our ego is ran off our emotions. It's how I feel. But I don't like how that feels. It doesn't feed my ego. It does not validate my feelings. The ego thrives off of your emotions. And that's why people get into battles with themselves. They're angry. They're jaded. They're cynical. They're petty. Because they don't look at them at their shadow selves. And a lot of times that anger is towards ourselves. Trust me. I have an Aries moon. Very angry at myself. Very jaded. Very cynical. But you have to look at yourself. You have to go and look in the freaking mirror. You may see yourself this way. Or this is how people are, what's being reflected to you, how you act. When really you're just this. And there's nothing wrong with being this. Because this will claw your shit up. It will claw the hell out of you if you provoke it. So yeah. Do the shadow work. There's a masculine energy here that feels like it's the impossible, but it's not. It's all about choices. You gotta want something more than you want another. You want to be angry all the time. You want to feel like you're stuck in some type of fantasy, in some type of mental illness loop or mind loop, or your thoughts drive you crazy, or do you want to get control of it? I don't know who I'm talking to, but that's what I have for you, collective. I do hope it resonates. This could be someone in your life. This could be you. I don't know. But I hope it resonates. If it does, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.